Good morning, welcome to At The Computer. Today we'll be capping off our Xtreme Sports programming with a look at the athlete who started it all, Tony Hawk.
And it's on the PS2, no less.
That's right, the PS2 plays PS1 games, PS2 games, CDs, DVDs, and even the greatest game of all time.
Huh. Well, I'm ready to beat those 6 scores and find those secret tapes.
That's right, today we'll be pulling off the 900 with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 at the computer. Welcome to my playground. This is the skate shop. This is where I buy all my clothes. Gotta look cool. Gotta look fresh.
Oh yeah, I see you right there, Frank.
Yeah, I made myself. Real fast, I'll show you. Got my blue flannel. I did the best I could with the fucking this 20-year-old greatest skater. Okay, I'll just show you some other characters. There's the Hawkman himself. Some other characters, Kareem Campbell, Rune Cliff, or whatever. Bam Margera's in here. This was like kind of right before Jackass the movie came out, so like. Still kind of a young starlet.
Yeah, he looks different even here.
He doesn't look like he's not hot topicked out yet.
Yeah.
Rodney Mullen, who's the best character to play as because he can do all the crazy flatland mullet tricks, manual tricks, not mullet tricks. Chad Muska can do some mullet tricks. Andrew Reynolds doesn't look like he belongs in a skating game.
No, he doesn't.
Jeff Rowley, I like Jeff Rowley because his last name is one letter off from mine, Frank Howley. So I had Rowley skate shoes, and I was like, oh, it's one letter away. It looks like Howley. Anyways, that's just like my little fantasy world. Anyways, we'll be playing Frank Howley. This isn't my original save. This is a save I dip into every once in a while to play around. So I've already done the first level. Foundry, I'm kind of sick of it. That's the first level you start with. So let's just jump into Canada. Canada, man. All right, so at the start of every mission, it gives you a kind of overview of the level, like, oh, these are the objectives you're gonna do. Here's the little thing. And the mission structure is kind of the same. There's some, like, interactive elements where you interact with PCs. There's always a very specific, like, do this trick on this, and it changes depending if you're a street skater or a vert skater. There's always, like, oh, do the 5 tricks around the level. I already did the 6 score stuff, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna impress some skaters. So I did that trick. Will he be impressed? Oh, he's already impressed. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, I'm going so fast. Okay, so here's another skater I'm gonna impress. So I was telling Bruce before we filmed that I'm kind of almost at like a speedrunner with this game. Like, I've never actually done speedruns, but I've just played this game so obsessively that I just know where everything is. So let's see, how many? I got 3 skaters already impressed. There's another one.
What was your first Tony Hawk game?
Started with number 1.
Oh.
I remember getting like the demo disc. A friend had it, and we just played. The first demo disc we had was the Chicago warehouse level, not the original, but it was the Chicago like pro tournament. So we just did that over and over, and then once the game was out, we rented it, and then fell in love with like Superman, Ska, all that. And then a friend got it on N64. We played at his place, then Tony Hawk 2. But I don't know if I actually ever owned Tony Hawk 1 or Tony Hawk 2. I think I just rented it a ton. And so my first Tony Hawk actually that I really physically owned that was mine was Tony Hawk 3. Yeah, so Tony Hawk 3 was the first. This is the same copy I got when I was, I don't know, when I was 10 years old when this game came out. Oh god.
You're out the level.
It's true. So I think this is a fair representation of, I like how I bragged I'm like a speedrunner, and it's like, where's the letters? Oh dang, I don't know. But that's what's fun about this game is you have 2 minutes to do your objectives, so it kind of puts this pressure. And then you got this cool punk music playing in the background. Right now is Adolescence, which is one of my favorite bands. Oh, I gotta focus on. Where am I going? I don't know. I'm just dipping around.
Frank, I thought you were a top skater.
Hey, I just unstuck Chuck. So okay, that was all. That's a walkthrough of how you unstuck Chuck. I only got time to. I wonder if I can get the secret tape in time. No, it's probably gonna run out. Oh shit. I'm just gonna probably have to reload this level. I would like to see if I can get the skate letters. Oh, I miss. Oh, no. Okay, cool. I got collect skate. One thing, too, is if you keep doing tricks after timer goes out, you can just keep playing. Alright, whatever. Alright, so that was the first thing. We still did a lot of objectives in that first run. We collect the skate letters. Every level has that. We unstucked Chuck. I impressed the skaters. I impressed everybody. Were you impressed?
I was very impressed.
Okay.
That was very fast-paced.
Okay. Now we gotta do collect the secret tape. Let's do that first. Oh, I can show off my favorite detail on this. I'm not gonna save. I'm talking very fast, but I love this game. All right, so my favorite Easter egg. Neversoft has a very like cheeky juvenile sense of humor, which is why as like a kid and teenager, this game was perfect to me. So I think my favorite Easter egg out of any Tony Hawk game is this NPC right here. Let me get up there. Oh my god, I went way too fast. Stop. Oh gosh.
That was a good Easter egg, Frank.
Yeah. All right, took me an hour to get up here. Anyways, my favorite Easter egg in any of the Tony Hawk levels is this dude who's just pissing off this mountain. As like an 11-year-old, that was the funniest thing in the world to me. I mean, he's just straight pissing, dog.
He's very casual about it.
Okay,
He's
and
taking the time.
you can see the steam up. All right, and now the topper is to do this. There you go. I just killed the guy. All right, so to me as a kid, that was the funniest thing in the history of the world. It's nice to revisit that 20 years later. No,
Still funny?
Yeah, it's still good. I still liked it. It took a little bit too long to get up there. We had to film for an hour. Okay. So this is how to get the secret tape. I know people are watching this video as a walkthrough. There's no achievements in this game, but I did everything. Okay, so you hit that trigger. A lot of the times to get secret tapes, you have to kind of like search around the level, activate stuff. There you go. There's the secret VHS tape. It's harder to find a actual VHS player than it is to find the tapes in this video game. All right, just got the nose ground. I think that's everything. All I have to do left on this level is I have to grind this rail to get this bully.
So you're like blazing through this because you play this game so much, but
Yeah.
do you remember like your first time through this level, how long it took you?
Oh, absolutely. I'd spend the whole day on the level. Because also it's just fun skating this area. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo this level one more time. Yeah, I mean, when you'd get a new Tony Hawk game, you wouldn't blaze through it. You would just skate around. Because also, like, you didn't chew through games as fast. When you were a kid, I played Tony Hawk a full year. Like, a full year every day until it was time for the next Tony Hawk game. So, like, I would unlock a level, and then I think I would just play around in free skate. Like, look at the graphics, like, all this stuff. All right, well, how do we get this GD bully? Oh, right here. There you go, buried the bully. Sap slapper. Got all the goals in this level. Yeah, we'll jump to the next level. So that's our quick taste of Canada.
Just like as I remembered going to Canada as a kid.
All right, now we're loading up Suburbia. Yeah, to follow up what Bruce was saying is, when I got a game, I wouldn't tear through it as I do today. I would play a game for a year. So I would unlock a level, mess around in free skate, really take your time, and then also in the progression, you would go through the games as different players to unlock stuff. So here's the goals here. I really like Suburbia because I'm someone who did grow up in Orange County, which is Suburbia. This also level has a spooky vibe. Heel flip the trailer hop, okay? Gotta remember that. Squash 5 pumpkins. Oh, 420!
420.
Hell yeah! Help the thin man. That's my favorite objective. Restore power to the dish. So it's like, I just like how creative they would get. Also, for its time, these graphics were insane. Like, these were amazing. All right, I'm gonna help the thin man and get the secret tape. That's the first thing I'm gonna take care of. Like I said, I already know exactly where to go. Because, like, if you're just playing this for the first time, you don't know that you need to get an axe and then bring it to the thin man. There you go. And he says something, all the NPCs say stuff. Oh, I'm in the spooky house. All right, now we got AFI going. Oh, what's this area? Oh, wow, what is this? Oh, it's like a little graveyard. Actually, one little detail that's kind of cool is kind of like Haunted Mansion. There's skeleton hands rising from the graves.
That is cool, actually.
Like, Neversoft put so much attention to all these levels, and I'm kind of burning through them really fast, but it's just like, as a kid, you would discover stuff, and it'd be way cool. All right, there's a secret tape. Let's see. I'm going to go in here and just get the 6 score real fast. This game also introduced what's called the revert. So Tony Hawk 1, you couldn't do manuals. And then in Tony Hawk 2, they introduced manuals. And then in Tony Hawk 3, they introduced reverts. So you could string a combo for a long-ass time.
When I think of Tony Hawk, I think of this right now, what you're doing.
Yeah, so okay, I think I just got all the high scores, pro score, 6 score. Okay, this guy barbecuing. No, this is the same bully NPC from Canada. Now he's in Suburbia.
Yeah.
All these little details. You collect stats.
So, like you said, your first like real Tony Hawk game was this one.
Yeah, I mean, like I rented Tony Hawk 1, I rented Tony Hawk 2, but this was the one that I bought and just obsessed over.
So like, what's your opinion on like other Tony Hawk games, like later down the
series?
So
I think overall Tony Hawk 3 is still the best one. I think it still holds up because of how honestly, this game, even when this game came out, it got like 10s everywhere. Like people really love this game. But yeah, I still think this holds up. I did the wrong thing. Tony Hawk 3 is my favorite, followed by Tony Hawk Underground 1. I'll do another episode on that later. Tony Hawk Underground 1 I think is great. That was also the one that I really got into playing online a lot. We'll do the pumpkin stuff later. There's a plane that drives back. I just really like this level. And then I would say Tony Hawk 1 is my third favorite just because of like
the impact.
How important and significant it is. Oh, let me get this other stat real fast. The house burned down. Oh no, what happened? And then again, this is always dumb. I always like doing a combo at the end of a level just to see how long it could go. Yeah, so my ranking is Tony Hawk 3, Underground, Tony Hawk 1, and then after that, I kind of really do like Tony Hawk 4, and then Underground 2, and then Tony Hawk 2, and then everything else kind of sucks. But we can go in depth more of that later. Alright, I'm done kissing rails. Nice little graphical glitch. So that was the first run of that level. We did all these goals. Got the secret tape. I can already progress to the next level, but I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Just doing heel flip the trailer hop. Look how cute Frank is. I help the thin man. I got squash 5 pumpkins. Collect skate.
Restore the dish.
Let's do restore power to the dish.
I mean, yeah, for me personally, my favorite Tony Hawk is probably Underground, but because I'm just a couple years younger than you, that was my first Tony Hawk game.
Okay, absolutely.
So my first Tony Hawk game, it was at my friend's house. He had Tony Hawk Underground, and I remember spending hours creating our own skaters and just skating around. And again, that sense of humor in those games like spoke to me so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
As like a 12-year-old.
Well, it's so funny because it's like, I mean, these are guys like probably in their upper 20s, 30s, but it's like, yeah, they're making, I mean, it was like skater stuff, you know? So it just all had this kind of juvenile, very like you know, punk sense of humor, which in a video game as a teenager is amazing because like you didn't get that tone in video games.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't squash the pump. You didn't even mean to. Yeah, so it just I connected to it because like this is the dumb stuff I was joking about with my friends in junior high. Like a dude pissing, like that's the peak of comedy for me, and it still is.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
Yeah, nothing's really changed. It's all the same. Also, the one thing that's helpful for anyone who's playing Tony Hawk for the first time is the skate letters kind of go into progression. So it's like kind of taking me like clockwise through the level, or counterclockwise through the level. And now we gotta do the T, and then E is up there. Oh shit. Also at the front of this house is a door that opens, and I think if you try going in it, when it opens, I'm gonna wait for a second. Again, all these Easter eggs you find. Oh, maybe it doesn't open when you get close to it. Or I think it closes when you.
I just heard it open, I think.
Yeah, so if you go away from it, it closes. But I think you can do this. No, I missed it. If you jump into it, it like it bails you, and it has like a demon laugh. Wait.
Well, that's cool.
Right? Look at that. I'm the pro, you know. I did all these. There's again, Neversoft puts so much detail into all these levels, which is why when you look at Tony Hawk 5, it's like a war crime. Like that shit is disgusting. All right, I collected skate. I don't have enough time to get the pumpkins on this run. I might see if I can restore the power to the dish real fast, and then we'll call it. Got that one. Ooh, I need to get the other line. So with that one, I gotta go on top. I have 10 seconds. Can I do it?
Frank.
Stop. Shit. Bruce, you messed me up.
I was cheering you on.
Oh no, I don't have enough. I need to build like my special meter. Oh shit. Ah! So close. Whatever. You know, that shit builds. That's the one thing that's frustrating. Like, or if you're early on learning the levels, if you don't have time to like beat the objective, it sucks. To clear the power lines, you just grind both those rails. We kind of showed you enough of Suburbia. Let's jump into the next level, Airport. All right, now we're at the airport. This is also another level I love. This one is also in one of the later Tony Hawk games. In the Tony Hawk games, as they went on, they would like remake older levels, which is really cool because you can play the new stuff and better graphics with new stuff. This level I love. This game came out October 2001, right after 9/11. So like TSA security is a little bit different. I don't think they would let you skateboard in the airport anymore. But there's pickpockets. There's ISIS in the terminal.
Oh man,
up to no good. Look at the pickpockets. So security's a little bit looser here, but that's all right. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is this mission. You have to get tickets to this couple who are about to catch their flight and they're late. So we're just gonna do that.
You're a good guy. You're helping them out.
Yeah. All right. Also, it's a dumb thing if you like jump over the thing. Oops. I'm gonna do it one time. If you jump over the thing, the security doesn't go off. Nothing bad happens, but like it'll make a ding. So it's a little thing to just do. This is also another really cool spot. All right, and then the couple is either on the right or the left.
Pickpocketer.
I'll get the pickpockets later. That's for another time. This couple's gonna be late for their flight. It's such a sparsely populated airport.
I'll say no. It's very.
I mean, this was right after 9/11, so no one wanted to fly. Okay, so we did get them the tickets. I think there's an objective for like ripping the flags. I didn't even pay attention. Where's the secret tape on this? I feel like I forget. I feel like the secret tape is... Yeah. Nope, I missed it.
Whoa.
Yep. This is where they do luggage.
It's a skate park.
There's a gap for manualing down the whole thing, which is really cool. Okay. Yeah, let's just get the secret tape right now.
So you said this game came out in like 2001. You were like prime age for it. How did this game and like skate culture like impact you?
Tony Hawk was huge. I mean, the biggest thing that still translates today. I'll get the flags later. But all my favorite bands that I listened to in high school is because of Tony Hawk. Like this game has the Adolescents, which is one of my favorite bands. If you actually go on the Adolescents Wikipedia, the picture featured on the Adolescents Wikipedia article is a picture I took of the Adolescents at Warped Tour 2007.
That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, so I really love the Adolescents. AFI is in here. Their early punk stuff is in here. Tony Hawk Underground featured NoFX. I'm gonna restart this level so I can just start on some other objectives.
NoFX, like CKY.
Yeah, NoFX CKY is in this with 96 Quiet Bitter Beings. All right, let's stop the pickpocketers. All right, stomped him. Yeah, so it's like every year, new Tony Hawk would come out. Also, ska music was in there. Like, they have Superman, which is like the most famous song. But yeah, the game, I would always be influenced by it, specifically the music. I would download songs off Napster. I gotta look up what my goal is real fast. For you goals list, it's crooked grind around baggage claim. All right, I gotta figure out which.
You were obsessed with this? Did you ever like try and skate yourself?
Yeah. So at the same time, my friends and I, Spencer and Connor, we all got into skateboarding because of Tony Hawk. Connor and I were a little bit chubby, so we weren't ever good at it. But Spencer actually got really good at skateboarding, and he still skateboards today. I eventually met Tony Hawk at like at a thing up in LA. Yeah, the Tony Hawk games were like just huge influences. I also, again, like I said, I always wore Vans and like skate clothes even though I didn't skate. And even today, like I still wear Vans and stuff like that. Like the skate culture.
You still listen to California punk music?
Yeah, absolutely. Skate punk for life. All right, let's go visit the 10 countries. Yeah, I like the airport and just all the levels in general of Tony Hawk. They take like normal things in real life and just, I don't know, Neversoft gets to like take the piss out of it and just goof around.
Yeah, they like gamify them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that's a fun thing. Like after playing a Tony Hawk game as a kid, I would like go in places and imagine like, oh, what if this was a Tony Hawk level? Oh, you can grind this and this and this. Probably the coolest conversation I ever had was when I was in like 3rd or 4th grade. It was me and another. Did I get all the pickpockets? No, I totally dropped the ball. I'm gonna reset that just so I can. Look at that. I got that crooked grind. New level unlocked. We'll get to that later. I want to stop the pickpockets. All right, that'll be my goal. When I was in elementary school during lunch, I was sitting at a table and there was this other kid who also liked Tony Hawk, and we had the most bullshit conversation in the world. It was, "Hey, do you skateboard?" "Oh yeah, I skate." "What's the coolest trick you've ever done?" And then me being a like chubby 8-year-old. "Oh, one time I went off a half pipe and I did a 360 in a kickflip." Like as if we're making up that we did like a combo, and the kid was like, "Oh, that's cool. I've done like a 540. Oh wow." Like not even like jokingly. We were like so serious, just trying to impress the other kid.
You know what's funny? Because I distinctly remember doing this as a kid.
Hell yeah.
Not like with skateboarding, but like, "Hey, you know this band?" "Yeah, I know that band." "Well, what did you listen to?" "Yeah, what's your favorite song?" "You know, the second one off that first album." Like just bullshitting as like trying to be cool.
Hey, there's 2 pickpockets in here. Do I get 2 for 1? Oh shit, I'm getting
messed up.
Where's the kid?
Also, real quick, I meant to say this earlier, but whenever you bail and this little blood comes out,
dude, it's gnarly.
As a kid, when I first saw this, I thought that was so rad. I thought it was so cool. I was like, man, this game's so
Where'd that other
awesome.
gosh darn pickpocket go?
I think he was straight ahead.
Straight?
Like up here.
No, I don't think he's that far.
Oh no, he was on the ground behind
there
you.
There he is.
He's just, that's how I run if I have money.
Yeah. He's not a very sneaky pickpocket. Alright. I don't know if I'll call her skate on this level. Alright, the other pickpockets.
It's right there.
There's one jerk face right here. Where's this other GD bastard?
I don't know, man. You're this Tony Hawk master.
Oh man. Did I screw this up? Did I miss out? Oh my god. Okay, I restarted the level because I couldn't find that last pickpocket, and turns out I missed him. He was right at the start. And now I can get justice on this last guy. Or is he back there?
No, he's over there.
Now I can get justice on this last guy.
Yo, Speedrunner Frank.
Speedrunner Frank is, I think, is the world record. No mistakes on this attempt. Booyah! I saved the world. All right.
I rented another 911.
No ball. Yeah. Jesus. Okay. All right. My next favorite level, Los Angeles, hometown. We're like an hour away from Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm. It's basically hometown.
Yeah, basically. Get the secret tape up in that art museum. This secret tape is actually pretty cool to get. Varial kickflip to Tower Rails Gap. Free ballin'. Start the earthquake. Oh no. Block the car chase. These are all connected. Convention Center. Oh god, Anime Expo line. All right, let's do an earthquake.
Yeah, I don't think there's been enough earthquakes lately.
Hey, there was an earthquake in LA that was like 3.4, and then there was a devastating one in New Mexico. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if I got this whole rail. No, I did. AFI's in here.
What does doing the earthquake do?
You'll see, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Here's the car wash that's right down the street from the LA Convention Center. So I always see this at like E3 or Anime Expo. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even realize that this was like sort of accurately modeled.
Yeah, absolutely. And this area is also in like Grand Theft Auto 5, this like art museum thing.
Oh, it is.
How do you like do the free balling thing? Do you have to like grind it? I think you do a trick over it.
Oh, you got it.
That's it. One thing I'll show my favorite thing in this whole game. 1 second. We go to sound options, ambience. All right, just listen to these two guys.
You suck. I rule. You suck. I rule. You suck. I rule. So, right. From the beginning again. Salt.
Pepper.
Salt.
Pepper.
Salt.
Pepper. Okay, let's try
This is a really dumb Easter egg, but my friends and I would sit here for hours and just listen to them argue.
Pepperoni.
Mushroom.
Pepperoni.
Mushroom.
Pepperoni.
Mushroom. I am so right. From
All right, what was cooler, the guy pissing or these two guys arguing?
I might go with guy pissing because you can kill him.
So right.
But you can knock him over.
Hey.
And then that ends the argument.
He's retarded.
No, he's from
He's retarded.
Montanan.
Hey man, it's a different time.
Whoa, Neversoft, what are you doing? I think PC. All right, we'll do it one more time. I'll bump up the music. Anyways, I didn't know that's yeah, different time. But anyways, they would just argue back and forth, salt, pepper. That was a little dumb Easter egg I thought was funny. Anyways, what are some goals we gotta do? Oh, we caused the earthquake. Now let's follow that up. Let's get the secret tape. But yeah, I liked LA just because again, like, oh, here's a city I know. Here's like these landmarks I remember. You can cause an earthquake that was nuts. Just I don't know, man. Tony Hawk kicks ass, and they're in top gear at this point.
Were they releasing these on a yearly
Annually,
basis?
dude. Yeah.
That's nuts. Well, I guess they had like the trick engine and all that ready to go. They just had to make new levels and upgrade the graphics.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, to block the car chase, we caused an earthquake. Now we gotta get this car free. He falls down.
That guy's dead.
Yeah. Boom. But then look, we saved the day. Now it's just a shootout for the rest of the level. Oh, then we have to continue. That's not done. It's not done. Okay. Oh. It falls when you end the run. Okay, there we go. We killed that. Last thing I'll do on this level is I'll get the secret tape.
In the later like 360 Tony Hawk games, are there still secret tapes?
I think they upgraded to DVD. Yeah. And then they never got far enough to do Blu-ray because Neversoft totally screwed up the series and made them suck. Actually, yeah, it wasn't Neversoft's fault. It was Activision. Like the Neversoft guys got pulled to Guitar Hero. And now the Neversoft guys aren't. That doesn't exist anymore. But now they work on the Call of Duty Zombies mode in the Tony Hawk games, or in the Call of Duty games.
In the Tony Hawk. That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, but oh well. They made still like several games that kick ass. All right. Oh. Jesus. Well, even the scale of this is awesome too. Let's see. And then you just go up here. Oh yeah, got the secret tape, and now I'll get the little high score, and then we'll cap off this level. Yeah, the Hollywood Hills. So did you play a lot of Tony Hawk 3?
No, I've barely touched it.
Oh.
I have played a ton of Tony Hawk Underground 1 and 2.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And I played a decent amount of like Tony Hawk 4. But other than that, I've barely played Tony Hawk growing up. I actually had, in terms of other Xtreme Sports games, I had Dave Mirra's Freestyle 2.
Hell yeah, that one's good.
Which I played a lot. And then I also had like Amped, the Amped series, but they were less Extreme Sportsy.
I played a lot of Amped 2. For whatever reason, I have distinct memories of putting the Red Hot Chili Peppers Greatest Hits soundtrack on my Xbox and just playing Amped. And I played a lot of Amped.
Yeah, I got an Amp. I got Amped 1 with my Xbox when it came out, but I remember playing that game a lot. And then I played Aggressive Inline a lot too, but that was like later on. But it's kind of weird because there's not really an extreme sport genre at all anymore.
I'm not gonna get this in time.
And sadly, I don't think their last hopes to revive it are all failed.
Yeah, Tony Hawk 5 was a disaster. Yeah, that ship sailed. But whatever, these games, you can still play these games. They're still fun now. All right, I'm gonna end that, and that's it.
Well, it's even more of a bummer though. It's just like, oh, they should just remake these games, but then they already tried, and it was awful.
Oh yeah, Tony Hawk HD isn't good. All right, we'll save and we'll go to the last level, Tokyo. All right, we visited Tokyo and Jet Set Radio, and now we'll see Tokyo and Tony Hawk. It's not that special, but they still pump up the neon vibe. I'm not really a huge fan of the competition levels because it doesn't have all the creativity of the other goals. It's just like, all right, set a high score, that's it. But This is still a pretty cool level. Like, I like how colorful it
I'm
is.
saying, this still looks cool.
This is all very Millennium, like 2000s. Like I can picture like NSYNC performing here.
Yeah. Everything's so round.
Yeah, but it's cool. I like
Neon.
it. Capsule. 100%.
No, I gotta. Where you at?
Oh, man.
Ooh, I like that floating cube.
Yeah, that reminds me of GameCube more than anything else.
Were these on GameCube?
They didn't port. I don't think they ported Tony Hawk to GameCube, but they came out on Xbox and included like an extra level, which I never played. But then starting with Tony Hawk 4, they put it on GameCube. I think. But like, I just always played them on PS2. And then PS2 also has online support, which was really cool. I didn't play this online, but I played a lot of Underground and Underground 2 online.
I played a decent amount of Underground online as well. Other than Halo and Mech Assault, that was my main online game.
Alright. Just want to grind around. See, that's the thing, the thing's still over, but you can just keep doing combos forever.
You're fucking it up right now.
Yeah. I wanted to get 1 million. What do the judges think of
Oh.
my score?
They're in this like crazy future box.
Oh, 99. Okay, good. Did pretty good. Alright.
Can you get 100?
No, it peaks at 99.
Do you have like an all-time favorite like levels list from Tony Hawk games?
I mean, the original Warehouse, which you can actually play in this, you unlock it. The Warehouse is really good. For whatever reason, man, in terms of playing, yeah, I like the original Warehouse. I like the school levels are really good. Moscow and Tony Hawk Underground is awesome. I like Los Angeles as a kid. Playing through it now, it's not that fun. It's just like, whatever.
You just liked it as a kid because it felt like you were
Yeah, it was
close
just like,
by?
oh, here's this, like, I guess it was the closest thing to feeling like an open world game, you know, as dumb as that sounds. Suburbia I really like, just because it's like, oh, I'm skating my neighborhood. That's really cool. Alright, I think that's it for now. Actually, I don't know if I didn't do too good on this one. I mean, I did already. Oh, see, I failed. If I landed that, I would have gotten 99.
See what the judges think?
Judges are going to be not too stoked. 98, I'll take it.
That's
Alright,
fine.
so when you like have it in the bag, one funny thing I like to do, I say funny, it's not that funny. Alright, check this out. Alright, so I'm gonna bail. Oh no, I got 0 points this run. End it. How did I do? Are they rating it? I got 0. Oh no, what's my score gonna be? Oh, it evens out 198. They don't take your lower score. It's kind of like in college when the teachers don't take your lower
Oh,
exam.
like your lowest paper?
Yeah, so
I'll drop it.
Yeah, Tetsuo. There's all these nerd shit. Boom, Frank Howley, first place. Hell
Hey, it's you,
yeah.
man. It looks just like you.
That's me. Congratulations. Tetsuo. Okay. New movie. Oh, okay. My favorite thing for beating the Tony Hawk games is you would see the gnarliest shit.
I don't think he broke his ankle.
Yeah, that one's not too bad.
Ugh.
But I like you'd skateboard forever, and then when you beat the game, you get these really cool, like, professional, like, skate videos. Which, again, this was before YouTube. You know, like, you couldn't watch this easily.
Yeah.
So, like, it was just awesome watching these skater videos. And Roddy Mullen had the best one.
These are actually pretty brutal.
Yeah, I wonder if it's to discourage people from skating. Like, hey, trust us, like, you can't do this. But no, these are dope as hell. Some of them are gnarly, and these were in every single game. I remember my friends and I would just watch them all.
I remember skate videos like growing up in like middle school and elementary school were like the peak of like anything you could watch.
Oh yeah, those are cool as hell. I occasionally, like, even on early YouTube, my favorite videos are looking up kids of like just videos called like Trey Nutted. You know, it's like where kids like hit their balls on the rail and then cry. But then there's some gnarly stuff, like Thrasher shows a lot of like people breaking their arms, and that's not fun.
There was that one MTV show called like Scarred or something.
Oh,
like
that was a pretty mild video.
That wasn't that
Yeah,
bad.
I don't like seeing gnarly stuff, but I got a lot of respect for skaters. And then you beat this, and you unlock the cruise ship, yada yada yada. But yeah, in a nutshell, that's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. So that was our playthrough of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, one of my favorite games as a kid. It doesn't quite hold up as well as I have it in my head as one of the best games of all time, but I still have a lot of fun with it. I still play through the Tony Hawk games every once in a while. The soundtrack still kicks ass. You got CKY, Adolescence. It's really fun to pick up and play. It's a perfect arcade title. I can burst through the career mode in an hour. I love this game. It's still a classic to me, still one of my favorites. I give it 2 thumbs up.
Now, for me personally, I did not play Tony Hawk 3. I played some of the later Tony Hawk games, but I can't take away from its influence, style, and especially, like you said, the music. But I'm just going to give it one solid thumbs up.
Yeesh, I disagree. I should have you fired. But, we accept all viewpoints here. So that's a total of 3 thumbs up for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Still one of the best. We played it on the PS2 version on the PS3. It's ported to a bunch. Check it out. It's still worth playing. And to cap off our Xtreme Sports Week, let's take a look at the emails.
You've got mail.
Last week, we were dragged into a hefty legal battle with AtTheComputerShow for the improper use of his fan art, which we did not have the copyrights to. It's been a nightmare, but thanks to the fans, we put a call out for more fan art that we could replace, and we got some pretty good submissions. Now, we don't have time to look at all the mails and fan art, but I did want to highlight one submission. Walter sent us in this picture, and I think it looks amazing.
Can I just say, as an art critic, I can say this is art. Mwah.
I think they capture our personality perfectly. I mean, this is so cute, so friendly. We're little rats, little gamer rats.
Yeah, I can clearly tell who's who. Love it.
It's great. So I think we're going to use this image going forward. Shouldn't have any problems at all. He gave us permission to use it, so I think we're all set. We can monetize this video now.
T-shirts, hats, you name it.
It's fantastic. So check out this image going everywhere soon. And overall, to cap off Xtreme Sports Week, I had a great time. Top Skater for me is still probably even higher places now.
Top Skater
I
blew
love that
me
game.
away.
Jet
Blew
Set's
me
cool.
away.
Tony Hawk 3 is great. Let us know, what are your favorite Xtreme Sports games? Have video games inspired you to skateboard or rollerblade? Let us know. What games did you enjoy seeing? What games you want us to see? And also, what's your favorite Tony Hawk? It's a very dicey discussion anytime we get into it. And you can follow us at Frank Howley at twitter.com.
You can follow me at _Brewsums on twitter.com.
And you can email us using your AOL or Hotmail accounts. Send us an email to AtTheComputerShow@gmail.com. Send us your questions. What do you want to ask about? You can ask us about movies, TV, games, fan art, whatever. I don't care. I'm a lonely boy. I stay up all night reading my emails. I want to chat to people. Until next time, we'll see you at the computer.